Hi, my name is Kat Townsend, and this is my bio presentation on the Dragonfly. I found my organism on the nature trail that's near my house by a little marsh, literally, I'd say about a couple miles away. The dragonflies are classified under the ecdysoans as a hexapoda in the animals. The natural habitat for a dragonfly is anywhere near fresh water, but they prefer small streams and ponds that have no fish in them, mainly because it's for their protection. The reason why they chose this habitat is because there's no fish, which means they can't be eaten by them. Their babies, aka their larva or nymph, spend their first year or two in the water as they grow, and they tend to hunt in more open areas. So with any areas with more open fields, open water, they are more able to move because they are fast flyers. As for food, in the larva stage, they tend to eat tadpoles, mosquitoes, small fish, other insect larvae, and sometimes they they eat each other. As for the adult dragonflies, they tend to eat flying insects, especially mosquitoes and other true flies like horseflies, fruit flies, any of those. But they also eat aphids, small dragonflies, damselflies, which are the females, and just about any other insect that they can grab their little legs hands on. There are three adaptations that dragonflies are known for. The first adaptation is their speed. They have large wings, which make them able to fly pretty darn fast. Second is their three pairs of legs, which can act as a net to grab their prey, as well as the females that they're going to mate with, as well as being allowed them to stand on a plant or piece of grass or branch. And their third one is their large eyes that cover most of their head, so they can see in all directions. The life cycle of a dragonfly are in 5 stages. Stage 1 is the eggs. Stage 2 is the nymph/larva. Their third stage is their molting cycle. Stage 4 is when they're a complete adult dragonfly, which can be either a male or a female, which is called a damselfly. And their stage 5 is mating. Speaking of stage 2, which is called the nymph/larva, they are actually quite aquatic, usually a drab brown color, with 6 legs, very large eyes, and small wings on the back of their thorax. They do have gills like a fish. They are located on the inside of the rectum, which is unlike the female dragonfly, which extends from their back, their hind end, like 3 leaf-like tails. They can breathe in water by drawing it in and out of their hind, and by forcefully removing/expelling this water, they can move pretty darn quickly in the form of a jet propulsion. And their mouth is pretty much like a spoon. They can scoop up their food, and it covers most of the bottom part of their heads. Stage 5 was their mating cycle. The male dragonflies are pretty darn territorial and will definitely defend their mating areas very furiously. During their battles between male and male, they will tend to grab and bite each other's wings and head, inflicting very fatal wounds. And the first step in mating process after the fight is over is for the male dragonfly to subdue the female. This typical scenario is shown in this picture next to me. While in flight, the male approaches the female from behind, grabs hold of their thorax with his legs, and sometimes bites her to subdue her. They normally tend to go for the neck. Some fun facts I found about the dragonfly is that they've been around for about 300 million years. And when they're first born, the larvae or nymphs tend to live in the water for a year or two. And it is considered very good luck when a dragonfly lands on your head.